Hello, I'm Gail Thomas Strong, and I welcome you back to American Graduate Day on WFYI. Joining us in studio for this segment, we have Travis DiNicola, Executive Director for Indy Reads, Myranda Warden, Program Manager from the Indiana Youth Group, and Scott Fogo, Vice President for Clinical Services at Easter Seal Crossroads. We have such a rich, diverse group here today. I'm thrilled because one of the things we know is that no two children are alike. No two learners are alike, and each of your organizations meets the needs of children and youth in a unique and different way. And so Myranda, let's start with you, because the title is Special Populations, and you provide supports to a really amazing group of young people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so at Indiana Youth Group, we provide programs and services for LGBTQ youth, ages 12 to 20. We operate a drop-in center here in central Indiana, though we do have a statewide presence because we help cultivate gay-straight alliances across the state. But at our drop-in center, youth come and hang out, and as we know, unfortunately, our youth, LGBTQ youth, is one of the most at-risk populations for depression, anxiety, and suicidality. And so we try to combat that by giving them a safe space to be who they are and express who they are the way they want to express who they are. And we are hoping that that decreases in the isolation that contributes to that depression and suicidality. And we give them, we have discussion groups and programs and fun groups and music, and give them just a place to be, and also providing them some services. We have a case management program and suicide prevention program, and we just recently added a parent and family support program because, as we know, that can be a
huge other piece,
absolutely,
isn't it?
Absolutely can be a daunting task for a family with a child who's just come out as LGBTQ.
You know, what I love about what you just said was that the daunting task for a family. So when I think about Easter Seals Crossroads, sometimes parents receive a diagnosis that they had not planned on, or life changes in ways that we hadn't planned on. So you offer supports and opportunities as well, Scott.
Absolutely. Easter Seals Crossroads provides services across the lifespan. We certainly advocate for early childhood diagnosis to allow for early intervention, perhaps for learning disabilities or other diagnoses. We know that every year about 1 million kids start school in kindergarten with undiagnosed disabilities. Wow. We're concerned about that. That's about 13,000 school buses, if you think about that. That's a lot of kids that have gone undiagnosed up through 5 or 6 years of age. So we provide those services, diagnostic intervention services, throughout childhood and even into the young adult years through our supports for students with autism, even through the college years.
That is great to know. And Travis, I'm going to guess that some of the young people you see, or adults, not always young people, that you see with Indy Reads, maybe some of those folks who were not diagnosed in the early years.
That's absolutely right, Gail. I mean, you know, Indy Reads works primarily with adults struggling with reading and writing, but we work with a lot of adults who are parents, and we also work with a lot of young adults. Many of our students are 18, 19, 20 years old, and they may not know that they're dyslexic or have some other learning disability. They come to us, they work with us. Some of them are trying to get their GEDs, and we're helping them with that. Or they're attending adult high schools, and we provide remedial services for those schools as well. But we also work with young parents through our family literacy workshops, helping those parents learn how to read to and with their kids. And that's a very important part of it too. But you know, when you talk about graduation, many of our students come to us because their main goal is they want to graduate. Maybe they dropped out of school before, but they're going back or they're trying to figure out how to do it. And that's where Indy Reads comes into play.
Here's my question. Each of you supports a special population in some way. If somebody wanted to be of support and of service to you, Myranda, what might they do? What kinds of opportunities do you have? I want to get around to all three of you.
Sure. So visit our website, I think, would be a good way to start. Find out a little bit more about our history and what we do and how to engage. We're always in need of volunteers. We're a very small nonprofit who depends on our volunteers for helping support our youth. We provide dinner every night, so our volunteers can also donate dinner every night that we're open. So I would connect with our website, indianayouthgroup.org.
Perfect.
And yeah.
And we'll find great opportunities there. Scott, quickly.
The first thing I want to say is we want to make sure families, if they have kids struggling in school, we want them to look for help, get help. Easter Seals Crossroads, again, needs everyone
Okay.
that we can, community partners, volunteers, contributions. What we all do takes money,
Got
and
it.
few are paying for it. So go to our website.
And we'll find information. And Travis?
Our website's a great thing too.
There you
You know, and we also, same thing, we are always looking for volunteers to work with a student or work at our bookstore. But also if someone knows an adult who may be struggling with reading and writing, please refer them to us.
Perfect. Well, that is just a perfect segue. Thank you, the three of you, for joining us today. We need you at home to get involved, and you've just discovered ways to do it. Call the toll-free number that you see or go to those websites to find out more. This is your opportunity to become an American Graduate Champion. Make a difference and stay with us.